Yo, what's up, people? Welcome back to the Wild That's Crazy podcast. Welcome back. Thank you so much for checking us out again. Thank you so much for anybody new watching for the first time. Thank you guys so much for checking us out. I am so happy to be back. So happy to be back. I was just telling Taylor, it seems like every time I step away from this place, new stories and new things that I want to talk about happen. So I'm just glad and excited to have you guys back. Before we get started, this is Wild That's Crazy podcast, season 2, episode 20. We'll be wrapping this season up soon. We got like 4 more episodes, and then we'll be starting a new season with a lot of new twists, a lot of new sounds, and a lot of different things going on. So welcome back, people. Welcome back. Before we get started, I want to send my prayers out to Celeste, whose sister passed away. And I just want to tell you, Celeste and the family, I love you guys. My prayers are with you, and I love you. And Celeste is no longer a part of the team. Like, she helped me out as long as she could, but she's a busy woman. So we wish her the best on all her business endeavors and everything. So Celeste, my prayers are with you, and thanks for helping me out as long as you could. And I appreciate that, cuz I love you. And with that being said, welcome back, Taylor.
Hello.
Welcome back, Taylor. Welcome back. So, Taylor, we've been off for a minute. School's return. What's been up with you?
School has been good. I feel like this year gonna be a good year actually, because we got a new principal. We're doing stuff that we didn't do last year, like a pep rally, and we about to have this thing called a snowball. It's not like homecoming, but you dress up and it's like a dance. So it's similar to homecoming, but we just gonna make it a snowball since it's gonna be in December.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So how's work been going?
Our work has been going okay. I'm thinking about getting a new job and working at the hospital. I don't know yet.
Okay, that's cool. How's dance?
Oh, dance is good.
You don't have to hold that, right?
Oh, dance is good. My dance teacher actually, since she only teach modern and jazz, my dance teacher actually let me choreograph, like make up a dance. So like I made up the beginning, she made up the middle, and I made up the end, and everybody loved our dance.
Okay.
We danced at pep rally, so it was real nice.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you go with anybody to homecoming, or you went by yourself?
I was supposed to, but I ended up going by myself.
Thank you. Yes. Uncle lives another day. That's what's up. So, did everybody have a good time?
Yes.
Okay, that's
All my
cool.
friends did, yeah.
That's what's up. So, how's classes going?
My classes are good. I got honors English and honors math.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
You gotta enjoy school. School will be over before you know it. You'll be going to college.
I'm not ready.
Do you know where you want to go to college at?
In ELA, we gotta start applying for colleges in December. She making us. Usually they do it like, I don't know, probably in January, but she making us do it in December. And she said the best medical, since I want to go into medical field and stuff like that, she said the best is Michigan State. University of Michigan.
Okay.
So I might want to go there. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, Ann Arbor ain't far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But I wanted to move out of state, but.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, and before you know it, you're going to be a senior graduating going to college. So
yes,
it's always best to prepare for it right now and just like really start weighing your options and really applying and seeing. You already got the grades, so you good on that.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, then with dance. So congratulations with that. Sounds like you're doing good. You're in the right direction. Okay, Taylor. Everything's going good with you.
Yep.
That's fine. Okay, before I start, starting off, I want to say congratulations to my son, Quali. Congratulations, getting your first car. Attending college your first semester. And just, doing good, man. Your dad's proud of you, man. Like, just seeing you handle business and really say what kind of car you want and making those decisions and saving money and doing everything you did to, put yourself in a position to be able to get your first car and and to make good decisions. I'm proud of you, son. Like, keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you, man. It just, I feel good knowing that all the talks that we had and all the, well, me talking a lot, but, and you listening, but taking it in and just understanding that, you know, it's not really preaching, it's really teaching and just educating you and putting you up on stuff to make your lives easier, man. Because that's one of the things, like, I feel like, you know, some things I missed out on with, for, or my dad or his dad missed out on, is just those conversations to get you to the next level and position your life to be better and prosperous and everything. So, congratulations, son. I'm proud of you. And please, please drive safe. Please keep on your seatbelt. And please drive the speed limit. Please. I beg of you. It's so nervous having your kid drive and just, you know, just grow up on it, especially with you, Taylor. So it's a nervousness with y'all growing up, but we're happy and we proud of y'all. I want to say congratulations and happy anniversary to my pastor. Today was his 9th anniversary. Congratulations, Pastor Pitts. I'm so proud of you, big bro. You know, the way you conduct yourself, the way you help everybody at the church, the way, you know, you lead and you educate us and you know, you really let us know and give us all the tools we need to be better. You really put in the work and you really work hard, man. And you really love all of us. You really care about all of us. You really support us, and I'm proud of you and happy anniversary, man. The service was beautiful. It was glad to see you getting your flowers today, and I'm proud of you, man, like for real. You know, I'm glad to have a big brother like you, man. Somebody that, a great mentor, a great friend, and just somebody, you know, I can look up to. Well, I'm not really looking up to you because you're shorter than me, but you know what I mean. But I'm proud of you, big bro, and I love you, man. The first thing I want to talk about, and before I start, like I always told you guys, it was gonna be a day where I did an episode by myself, and you know, took on and I like the challenge of really just communicating with you guys, not really having no. It's easy to talk to people, and you know, really sit next to people and learn and understand and talk about different topics. But it's another to just sit there and it's just you and the camera. It's just you and the camera. But I'm very comfortable in doing that. So, you know, here we go. And the first thing I want to talk about is co-parenting. Now, it's always tough when you're no longer with your significant other. Like, you break up, you guys not together, but you have kids together. And you kind of, you know, you can't run from each other because you guys got the biggest job, which is taking care of your kids and making sure you stay on the same page. And, you know, by me having having 3 kids, just having a new boy, Aiden, what's up? And just understanding the dynamic of, you know, dealing with 2 different women, man. It can be rough. It can be tough. And the way my parenting style with my first kid's mother and Aiden's mom is just different, you know. It just really shows me the level of communicating you got to do, how patient you got to be. And you're not going to always be on the same page. Like, it's tough. Like, it's really hard because, you know, you're no longer in the same house. You know, what you might want to do is different from the person. You know, you guys can be be having a bad day or a good day. Sometimes you take it out on each other. Sometimes, you know, you just think about past decisions and past mistakes. And it just be rough, man. Like, it's hard dealing with emotions of us not being together, us not being in a relationship, us not being on the same page, you having a bad day, I'm having a bad day. But at the end of the day, it's all about the kids. Like, it's really all about the kids and making sure, as long as we respect each other, and that just doesn't go for me. That goes for you guys too. Like, you understand. I mean, I'm not the only person who's been divorced or, you know, broke up with somebody and still had to co-parent. It's rough, but it's just, long as you really communicating, you're being honest, and you're listening. Like, sometimes it can be real hard to listen when you're trying to get your point across, and that goes for me or them. Like, you want to listen. Like, you want to always give each other a certain level of respect, and a certain level, you want to have a certain level of understanding. You want to be patient. You want to be thoughtful, and you want to kind of come up with ideas where you guys can work out decisions with each other, man. Like, it's not all about me. It's not all about you. It's about us. As long as we keep that team concept going, then we'll be all right. You know, I'm not gonna act like it's always good with my kids, mom, because we have tough times. We argue, we disagree. You know, we we have times where we can't stand each other, or don't want to talk to each other, and got to talk through the kids. But at the end of the day, I love both of them and I respect both of them, and I understand that it's times where I'm gonna have to just listen, or times where I don't need to say something, or times where I can throw out a suggestion or do anything. Like my job is to help you guys to be on the same page with me so we can make sure our kids is good, because ultimately that's the most important thing. Thank God I got three amazing kids, and it's because of you guys. So I want to thank both of you, and just please help me help us be on the same page and just do what we can do for our kids, because that's all that matters. Like I've loved all three of my kids, all three of my boys, and I'll do anything to make them happy. And if it's me listening more, me communicating more, me helping out more, me doing anything, I'm willing to do that. I just want to do anything for us to stay on the same page. So, you know, and I would suggest that for other people. Like if you want to figure out how to make things work, how to be on the same page, you just got to be patient. You just got to listen. You can't think you right all the time. You can't just think somebody supposed to work around your time. You got to be on the same page. It's teamwork. So just, I would tell people to just make sure you're listening, make sure you're communicating, make sure you're not trying to pick a fight or argument or disagree to be disagreeing. Just make sure you putting the kids first, because when you put the kids first, you guys can be successful. And that's the main thing. So that's me on co-parenting, man. Like I said, it can be tough. It really depends on who your person is. It could be easy breezy. It can be rough. It can be tough. That's why it matters to really make sure you're making a conscious decision of who you laying down and having kids with. Like you got to be mindful of that, and you got to just realize that you got to do whatever it takes to keep the kids happy, and just do your part, and just making sure you communicating with the other parent. And that's what I got on that. So with that being said, I want to talk about just me and my journey and businesses. I'm working on like one or two businesses right now, and I'm trying to really take my life and my career and my business to the next level. Like we're no longer in a place in a time where we could just focus on one income. Like that shit is over. It's definitely over. Like you basically, if you want to live uh the success life, and have the success story, and take your life to the next level where you comfortable with doing whatever you want to do when you want to do, you practically got to have like 3, 4 incomes right now. Like you really got to have your hand in different things, and no longer is one or two jobs enough. Not for the life I want to live. Like I honestly want to be a millionaire, and eventually a billionaire, and I really want to be able to be comfortable and really be able to make sure my kids and my grandkids and my great grandkids comfortable. And by comfortable, I mean if we were more than comfortable, I want to make sure if we wake up and say we want to take a family vacation, we can. I want to wake up and say, oh, we gonna take the jet. Oh, we gonna get on the yacht, or we gonna go to the summer home or the winter home. Like I want to live that life. So I know with that comes a lot of work. So when a lot of people at work see me working, that's what I'm working towards. Like I'm working towards being able to put my life, my kids' life, and everybody's life around me. I'm trying to take that to the next level. And I've never wanted to be average. Average is one thing I've never wanted to be. I've always wanted to live comfortable, and I've always wanted to just make the decisions I want to make that's for my life. I never wanted to work for somebody forever. I never wanted to be that person to punch a clock forever. And it's not no knock on nobody who does, but that's never been my dream. That's never been a goal of mine. It's always been to be able to do whatever I want to do, when I want to do, how I want to do, and that's always been the goal. So that's what I'm working and striving on. And the businesses that I have set up is gonna make sure I'm doing that. It's gonna position me and my family to be able to take our life to the next level. And you know, however I gotta work, however hard I gotta work, I'm gonna do it. I don't care how many hours I gotta work. So if you see me working, if you see me tired, if you see me doing this podcast, if you see me posting business cards and working on this, working on that, just know that's me working towards the plan. That's me working towards doing whatever I gotta do. But with that said, that don't mean the things around me has to suffer. Like that's one thing we always gotta remember. Like you can't just say, "Oh, I'm working hard," and then neglect your family or neglect your kids or don't give God his proper time or don't give the gym his proper time. And you got to make sure you eating right. I wouldn't be able to do the things that I'm doing with all the hours, all the time without sleeping. I've never been somebody that slept 8 hours, and I've tried, but that's never been my thing. Good 4 to 6 is good enough for me, but making sure I'm eating the right things, making sure I'm taking my vitamins, making sure I'm exercising because the exercises will help me be able to do these things. Like that's why I go to the gym. It's not to look good. That helps, but it's not for that. It's not for me to, post those pictures or show off my body or do that. It's for me to be able to function and move around. And I really want to live to be 100. I really want to run a marathon when I'm 100. I want to really be able to do certain things, move a certain way, act a certain way, and just be able to move around. Like to me, that's inspiration for my grandkids and my great great grandkids to just see their grandpa running around at 100 years old. That gotta be dope. Like that gotta be dope. I don't know too many 80, 90 year olds that's running around moving like that and just doing the things that they just being able to move and do what they want to do freely. Like I don't know, I don't know a lot of people like that. So I'm trying to live their life. So that's why I go to the gym. That's why I eat right. That's why I changed my diet, the way I eat, and that's just the way I take care of myself. So being able to do that helps me and puts me in that position to do that. So with that being said, if you want a better life, if you want more money, more time, and all those things, you got to apply yourself. You got to work on that. You got to really sit back and think about what are the things that's going to help you get to the next level because I heard Steve Harvey talk about being a millionaire and being wealthy, about doing something that you good at, doing something that's your God given talent, whether it's cooking, whether it's doing hair. And he was just saying like whatever you do it times 10, do it times 5, do it times 8. Like just do it over and over, and that will get you in a position to be able to do what you want to do. You doing what you want to do, and you live in a certain way. So you just apply yourself more, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm working on. And eventually I want to, I have goals of, being in love, getting in another relationship, and really making my next relationship the one that I have for a lifetime, the one that, the person I grow old with and live with forever. So this next journey is going to be the journey that takes me all the way till I'm 100, and that person is somebody I want to be with forever. So right now, I can't really say I'm enjoying single life because I'm not really active. I'm not really, with the focus being on taking my life to the next level and my kids and the podcast and the business and stuff. It's just like that haven't been the whole focus, but I think it's working for me because I got somebody I like. I got a few people I talk to, and I just feel like, it's good potential there. It's good potential there. I can see myself being with one of them and just seeing myself happy. But it's just like I don't want to give it, and I'm not saying give it all my focus because you want to give it your all, but I feel like I'm letting it happen naturally. Like I'm doing my part and kind of communicating and talking and learning. I feel like I'm doing love the right way now. Like I'm letting it just flow freely, and whatever God has in store for me, that's what I'm gonna focus on. So it's like my focus is making sure I'm giving that person my time. I'm going above and beyond to communicate and work time out because, like I said, I work a busy schedule, but and I do a lot of things, but I'm still doing my part in communicating and texting and calling and trying to get to know. And it can be difficult these days trying to get to know people and talk to people and just that first date and everything. It's tough, especially when you busy. And then the type of woman I want, she's busy. So it's just like finding a time to just, learn each other, understand each other. And I like the aspect of the old school love where you talking on the phone all night, you texting throughout the day, you getting to know each other all the way. You learning the likes, the dislikes, and you just learning that person. You focusing on that. Your focus is not the sex. Your focus is not the certain things. It's your focus is all the way on understanding each other, learning each other. Because I feel like when you friends and you getting to know each other and it's just flowing, you're not forcing things, you're not faking things. Because a lot of times we could say we like things just because we like that person, and you could find yourself just saying, "Oh, I didn't like that, but I'm not gonna say nothing." And I'm not doing that this time around. Like if I don't like something, I'm letting you know I don't like something. If it's something that I feel you need to work on or you need to do different, I'm gonna say that. And if it's things that you don't like that I'm doing, I want you to say that. I want us to both be a, open book, and I want to hear about, other situations. I want to hear about things that you like, things you don't like. And if I'm doing something you don't like, please let me know. Like let me know, because I want us to be able to get to the point where we can just say things to each other freely, and it doesn't have to be an argument. It doesn't have to be a back and forth. Like I'm good on you saying, yeah, this not for me, and me saying, okay, I get that. And if it works out for me, it works for me. Like if it don't, it don't. But you understanding that you're saying how you feel. You telling me how you feel. I want someone who's in therapy. I want someone who's taking care of their body. I want somebody who's eating right. I want somebody who has a relationship with the higher power. I want somebody that, that's good, got a good relationship with their father, a good relationship with their mother, good relationship with their family and their kids. Somebody that is a good parent, somebody that is a good listener, somebody that can motivate me and push me, and somebody I can motivate and push. I want somebody where I could be a little hard on them at times, and they could be hard on me in a loving, supportive way. And, you know, that's what I want. That's what I require. That's what I need. Somebody that's just going to be able to laugh and joke and watch sports and that's patient, that's understanding, that's got the work ethic that I have, and just a play, but in a different way. It don't have to be all the way like I have, but because I'm different. But somebody that applies themselves, somebody that works hard, and somebody that really care about giving you their time and energy. Because a lot of times we find ourselves kind of begging for somebody's attention, and that's never been me. Like I'm gonna match your energy. I'm gonna give out my energy, but then once I go away from that, it's gonna be okay. Let me look over here and sees the energy she's giving. Let me make sure she's matching my energy or close to my energy, or really care and really working towards this, because it's easy for me to just fade away. Like it's easy for me to do that. I don't care how beautiful you are. I don't care about your goals. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care about none of those things. Like if you're not matching my energy, then I'm just gonna fade away. Like I'm cool. Like I'm straight. So you gotta make sure that you giving that energy, because I'm gonna give that energy. So with that, some of the things, I got this new segment where I got called shocking and confusing stories. So I'm gonna talk about a few things, and I'm gonna talk about what shocked me, or just how I feel about those topics, those stories, topics, whatever you want to call it. So the Tory Lanez and the August Alsina stuff, I found that very funny, but I understood it, and I understood it on both ways. So if you don't know, Tory Lanez and August Alsina, allegedly, or whatever you want to call it, they basically ran into each other at a concert, at a show or whatever. And from August in, he felt like Tory basically was, okay, you was keeping that same energy. You talked about me online, and you thought when you saw me it was gonna be all good. I was gonna dab you up. It was gonna be good energy. But no, I heard you talking about me. I heard you making the jokes. I heard you give your opinion or what you would do. And I'm not feeling that because I'm a firm believer in whatever you say online, whatever you say behind my back, whatever you say to somebody else, keep that same energy. Like, don't expect for me to just dab you up and just hug you and show you welcoming love if you've been dogging me or talking about me. Like, and if I don't want to speak to you, I don't want to speak to you. Like, you really can't get mad at me for not speaking to you if we don't fuck with each other like that. I don't care if you wrote this. I don't care if you made this. I don't care if you did that. If I'm not feeling the energy, I'm just going to walk back. So I got what August was saying. And with Tori, I know how that can feel. You with your boys, you try to dab somebody up, they walk by you, you get in your feelings, you feel a certain way, and yeah, we gonna go. I'm gonna say something to you for playing me like that. So I understand that aspect too. Like, hey, what's up, man? But sometimes you gotta be the bigger person and say, hey, he ain't fucking with me, I'm not fucking with him. It is what it is. Because you gotta respect somebody who's standing on their ground. You talked about me, you gotta stand on that. And if I don't want to say nothing to you, I don't have to say nothing to you. Now I don't get the whole video thing where it's like going to the elevator and making the marks and everything. Now it's kind of weird, but I don't know that full story. So I just found that story that funny. So it's one of them things where you say something, gotta match the energy. You gotta keep that same energy when I see you. So that's my thoughts on that. Little Uzi and the belly pierce, that's just fucking hilarious to me. Like, I don't understand that a guy having the belly pierce. Like, it's kind of weird. That's not kind of weird. That's weird. But to each his own. I just found that funny. Larsa Pippen and Michael Jordan's son. That's just fucking hilarious. Like, uh, Scottie Pippen, man, you got to make better choices. You got to make better choices. But I just found that funny. Like, no real thoughts on that. That's just funny. Like, what did Scottie Pippen ever do? Like, that's just crazy. Cardi B, I love you, Cardi B. Like, keep doing your thing. Like, I love your views. I love your opinions. I love your energy. I just love everything about Cardi B. Rihanna at the Super Bowl. I'm happy as hell to hear that. Hopefully, we get an album and we can listen to some new Rihanna music. So I'm excited for that. Simba, if you guys don't know Simba, he's a Bay rapper, and I've been following this guy for a minute from his freestyles, from his albums. Lately, he just released a new CD. This shit is fire. Check it out if you can. His name's Simba. He's from the Bay, and he got a couple of interviews out right now on the Breakfast Club, on Sway. He did a Flex freestyle, and the guy's just dope. I like somebody's that he's like one of the young guys that really, got that old school spirit, got that old school energy. So check out his CD, Simba. The Cowboys. It's just funny. It's funny how everybody can win, but us Lions people. Another tough loss today, but it's just rough. It's just rough being a Lions fan. It's just rough. That's the only way I can describe it. And TV and movies. There's some of the stuff that I just checked out. I recently checked out that I thought was dope. Like the Me Time movie. I hope I'm saying that right. It's the movie with Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg. Like, that was a funny movie. Like, I really laughed through it, and I felt Kevin Hart did his thing. Mark Wahlberg was Mark Wahlberg, and it was good. So if you get a chance, check Me Time out on Netflix. Um, the Upshaws on Netflix. I thought that was amazing. They did a second season. I want to say it came out in summer, but I just finished it not too long ago. That was real good. The House of Dragons. If you was Game of Thrones, then you know what that is. That's been good. Raising Canaan. It's been kind of all over the place, but I've been liking it. It's been cool. It's just been all over the place. I'm trying to understand the direction, but it's been cool. And two shows to check out if you into the business shows and into business shows on HBO. They got two shows called Industry, and they got a show called Successions. Real good. And music. The CDs I've been listening. I've been listening to 3 CDs for the last, I want to say 2 weeks. Might be, about last 2 weeks. Real tough. December CD, And Jessie Reyes, she a new artist, real dope, R&B chick, real different, unique music, but real different. Um, and this guy named Dixon, like his CD real fire. So those three things, those three people in music, those shows on TV, and and I'm just glad to be back, people. So the way I'm gonna do the format now for the next couple weeks, I'm probably gonna do like 2 off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Got a lot of personal things I'm working on right now, so you guys can look forward to the 2 week, 2 off for a minute until I get back to the every week thing. But for now, it's gonna be like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. But we'll figure that out, and I'll let you guys know as we going. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into the Wild That's Crazy podcast. I want you guys please be safe. Enjoy your week. Taylor, thank you for all you do. Kyle, thank you for all you do. And thank you guys so much, man. Just please be safe out here. Make sure you're doing everything you can do to be successful. And just make sure you're spreading a lot of love, man, and positive energy. And please enjoy your week. Thank you so much for tuning into the Wildest Crazy podcast, episode 20. Like I said, we'll be wrapping this season soon up. And we got a lot of stuff in store for you guys. Thank you so much. Peace. Have a great week. I don't know what the fuck that was, but have a great week. That's it.